Right, time to play some Nukem 64, Tiberius Station. And yeah, I got a new headset, so let's get going then. Shut up. Oh yes, of course we have to do these dudes before. Right. Better just to, you know... Oh, he died. Really? Well, at least he can open that door. And let's get the first secret. I actually had to turn down the music volume slightly to balance out the, my voice input and things like that, so... And in here, expander and expander ammo. Let's see. Almost full ammo, so that's actually quite good. And let's turn on the lights. Really? Oh, and of course in this version, one of the few actual differences in this version is that we don't have any mirrors. So we have to settle for these, screen things. And the fun fact about the original Tiberius Station is that, because these are mirrors that where my crosshairs are pointing. So they kind of like give you that little bit of a fake idea that, okay, yeah, these guys see you through the mirror. Well, in reality, that's not the case because they just spawn and the mirror is kind of a little bit more of a, thing that kind of shows that, okay, yeah, these guys supposedly saw me through the mirror and they're coming my way. Right. Well, that's one way of doing it. Let's see. I'm gonna be a little bit cautious here. I'm gonna try something soon. But first... How the hell that's possible? Well, that's true. Well, actually it didn't work, because those guys actually got spawned in already, so... That should do it. Ah, man, why the hell did I do that for? Yeah, that was, like, stupid. Because in this version, in case you don't know, the pipe bombs can be destroyed, and secret number 3 is right here. Can be released to miss. No survivors. Right. Wasn't supposed to do that. And I just don't know what is this squishing thing. Because I don't know what those monsters are that are actually getting squished under the door. But in the meanwhile, we can go inside the vents and deal with these few sliders. So they won't be bothering us anymore. And let's get these two. And that counts as a secret for whatever reason. So now we have approximately 50% of the secrets. But Tiberius Station as a whole, it doesn't really differentiate an awful lot from the PC version. Oh yeah, that was actually a good shot. Too bad the door actually closed. And of course in here, we do have some ladies to be saved. And let's get that too. And with that, we do get these spawning octobrains. Alright. I think there should be like 2 or 3 of them. Oh. You can't escape. Um... That's a nice shot. Well, sorry. I couldn't find a smaller weapon at this stage. Okay, time to stop doing the fancy stuff. Oh yeah, he died already. And that should take care of those guys. I'm gonna do this a little bit in an unorthodox manner. So let's go over here because I have a jetpack, so let's shoot those things. And if you do it this way, you have the benefit of not using a jetpack to complete this. Or you don't need the red key. That's what I meant. That's all of them. And of course, let's not forget the ladies. But you can actually also do this if you're skillful and you use an enemy, maybe an enforcer. You can jump on top of an enforcer and try to reach the ducts that way. So it is also possible without a jetpack. And these will open up a little bit later on. I think these are actually tied to, you know, the blue door. So once you insert the blue key in, you can actually do that and open up those things. And this map is indeed a secret fest. Total of 8 secrets. Well, I might as well actually use some heavy-duty stuff. Whoa. I just never really understood in Duke Nukem 64 why these Octobrains, they just never really get killed by a single missile, which is just really weird. And this is a secret, by the way. Be careful. I think it's this sector right here. And let's get those missiles too. Cool. How did you do that? And let's get this bridge thing going on. And with that, now all of those ducts should be now freely accessible. And now we can go underwater as well. Because from here we can actually find a portable mech. I actually don't need one right now, and also night vision goggles can be found from here as well as the red key. So let's get out of here. Oh, actually we don't, because we do have 2 secrets. One on both sides, and this would be the last secret of the map. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a heads up, because for whatever reason I have no control over, you know, the intermission music. Because for whatever reason, because when you look at the sound settings, I try to put down the music volume like to the minimum so my voice can be heard fairly clearly. But the problem with that was that for whatever reason the intermission song is just insanely loud. I don't know why that is. So I'm probably going to have to skip the intermission entirely. Of course I will show the stats and everything, but you know... Jesus. Well, time to use some trip bombs of my own. Ah, Jesus. They didn't die. Yeah, that's better, definitely. But this is even cooler. That's why we love Duke Nukem, because you can do stupid things like that. Of course, that's nothing like super cool, but stupid anyways. Right. And with that, of course, we have to get all the kills, and that would also include this little dude that is actually spawning over there. And you can actually skip him entirely if you use the jetpack technique that I used to jump into the duct, or fly into the duct in this case. And just take that route and you can skip him entirely. Because his spawning point is over here. Once you enter this sector right here, he will spawn. So... But yeah, I'm gonna do that final hoarding thing. I think I actually have a pretty decent situation. And now I would have full pipe bombs if I had not destroyed those pipe bombs earlier. But at least these two will probably serve as a little bit of a consolation prize, I guess. And in here we don't really have anything, so the only thing I probably need is some shells. And that thing. But I'm afraid this map doesn't really have anything anymore, because I've been actually fairly careful and I've been picking up most of the things that I need anyways. Right, let's get the hell out of here. And as I said, I'm gonna skip the intermission screen because of the insanely loud music track, and there's no way, at least, to control that intensity of that music track, so unfortunately I'm gonna skip it, but of course I'm gonna show the stats. Yeah, that's how it's done. But yeah, Tiberius Station, in this time around, it's pretty much the same as it was on PC. Can't really think of any crucial differences. Of course, we had, like, some doors were different, and of course we had ladies to be saved as well. And of course we had some expander and plasma ammo here, so... But I think the expander is probably the greatest weapon in this game, at least. It makes, dealing with those eggs and hordes of Slimers so much more fun when you can just, shoot that one little weak foe and then everything goes boom. And of course, not to mention that you can just have fun with the weak enemies anyway, such as the assault troopers. But I guess, apart from that, Tiberius Station pretty much the same as it was on PC, so I don't really have an awful lot to say about that map. But... yeah, next time, it's my least favorite Duke Nukem 3D level, which is Lunar Reactor, and when I was doing Duke Nukem Total Meltdown, I thought, well, I probably never have to do that map again, but here we are. But at least I am being encouraged by awesome weapons of Duke Nukem 64, I am armed to the teeth, and it's an awesome music track, so maybe these three factors will help me deal with this uncomfortable level. But with that, we're all done, so yeah. Next time, we will see you in Lunar Reactor.